Hello, WiLLo Davis. How's it going? Not sure how to start this video. I didn't know intro plan or anything. Also, this background, this was just still in like the queue for different backgrounds. I don't know what the last video I used this for was. Chow Dark Garden. Anyway, I was on YouTube searching the word vegan like I do every once in a while. Just see whatever content creator of the day has decided to post I did the blank day vegan challenge or whatever. Anyway, found this guy again. Let me shrink myself here. You may have seen this dude with the long hair before. I think he does like skits and stuff, which end up getting reposted on Facebook a lot by like people that aren't him or whatever. And you may have, I remember seeing like he did a thing like if meat eaters talked the way vegans did or something like that, and it was just like a silly skit, like not too serious or whatever. I thought at the time. Haven't seen anything from him since then, but browsing his channel, I see some of the stuff. I don't know if he's like woke now or what. Like lots of skits, lots of like skits and stuff. But I don't know. Some of the stuff seems a little more serious and just weirder. I don't know. Million subs. And I guess it popped up because of this recent video here. The problem with being vegan in 2020. Oh, how interested I am with his little hippie character he's got, I guess, on the cover there. And I mean, obviously the vegan versus meat eater skit thing worked out for him. So I could see wanting to hit this topic again. And yeah, I don't know. I got time today, so let's see what he's got here.
World's in trouble right now. Have you thought about going vegan?
Okay, we got a sponsor.
Why? Going plant-based is the #1 thing you can do to take care of yourself. Bro, there's a deadly virus taking over the world right now. How would staying away from that not be the #1 thing you can do to take care of yourself?
Why not both?
I don't know. The vitality boost you get from plant-based algae.
Okay, of course he's got like, you can't, I'm sorry, let me move myself here again. He's got like the swamp water thing over here to represent veganism, I guess. Here, I'll do that. Boom.
I don't know. The vitality boost you get from plant-based algae superfoods is pretty robust. The superfoods are $49 a pop. People can't afford that.
The vegan has nothing to do with superfoods necessarily.
There's 36 million people unemployed right now. The economy's ruined. Parents are struggling. Is this
so? Like I'm getting a weird vibe. Like, why is it so serious now? Like the legitimate actual virus, but then like this hippie stereotype vegan character he's got, and yeah, I don't understand the superfoods thing. That's not a necessity. Like you're talking about like some like herbal healer person, not necessarily a vegan. And hey, some of the folks that are unemployed right now are making some good money.
Just to put scraps on the table
no hate.
For their kids. I would argue taking care of your health is the best investment of all. Don't be so insensitive to all the people struggling right now.
Who which person is making this argument actually? Which vegan is it? I'm sure there's some out there, but I certainly haven't heard it.
Superfood privilege is kind of offensive. Well, there's other things like going vegan means you're saving the lives of innocent animals. Bro, police are killing black people in the streets all over the place.
Why not both? There's literally no reason to bring race into that argument. It's a very important thing. You're absolutely right.
You're saving the lives of innocent animals. Bro, police are killing black people in the streets all over the place. And you crusading for animal rights while ignoring the inhumane treatment of black people makes you sound racist.
Okay, yeah, not a good thing to ignore. I agree with that, but this is, again, a fictional character that is doing so.
I think you are. I'm not. I just think animal lives matter too. And let me stop you right there. Your animal lives matter propaganda is you being complicit with a systemic racism that's a disease in our country.
Fictional
Black
character.
Lives matter. Well, I know they do, but I just think animal lives matter too. You using your little plant-based soapbox to stand up.
I agree. If there's a discussion about race and Black Lives Matter, you should not also include into that conversation about something unrelated.
For animal rights, but not the civil rights of black people, is you supporting systemic racism through inaction.
Fictional character.
No, it's not that. I think you're playing it safe in your plan.
And again, I'm sure there's someone out there that is actually saying this, but I have not seen it yet.
Crusader mission. Animals can fend for themselves. That's why they have antlers and horns. What if you found the courage to stand up for your fellow humans?
They have antlers and horns to stand up for themselves? People have guns. People slaughter them in giant kill houses and... Yeah, okay, they're antlers and horns to defend themselves.
That's not how I meant it. I love people, and that's why I want to support them by teaching them how to go plant-based. We're living in the most stressful time of our generation, and you want to make people worry about an ultra-clean diet on top of their existing stress?
Why not both? It literally does not have to cause any stress. Why not just both?
Dude, don't be so selfish. It would help people. No, it wouldn't.
Like, was this supposed to be another one of those skits that's, like, funny? Because he's taking it way too hard on the other side of this. I don't know.
Yes, it would. You need to educate yourself. You know nothing about evolutionary biology. The human...
This guy knows it all. He knows it all.
organism has to prioritize safety and security needs before nutritional needs. People don't feel safe right now. They can't pay their rent. Homes are getting foreclosed. Police are brutalizing people. Bill Gates is rolling up his sleeves. And there's the coronavirus. But the hypothalamus, it's part of your brain. Look into it. Well, maybe, but going plant-based means you're protecting the earth because conventional animal farming is destroying the planet.
True.
Conventional plant farming destroys the planet too. You shouldn't support.
No, not as much. Well, you have to make... A lot of the plant farming is going towards the feed of cattle also, which is also taking up its own land. And so, you know, if there's more veganism, there'd be a lot less land being taken up for farming.
Either of them. Then what do you eat? Regenerative agriculture is where it's at, bro. The intentional farming ecosystem involving plants and animals actually regenerates the soil, therefore is better for the planet than your plants-only based farming.
Takes up way more land.
It actually heals the earth, but you gotta have the animals too. Dude, do you not want...
Heals the earth after plowing down entire ecosystems to make room for all of the crops that you have to grow to feed the animals and make room for all of the animals that you hold and all of their waste and everything.
Want to heal the planet? I just think that... Do you even care about the earth? I think I do. What's wrong with you, man? I've never heard of regenerative agriculture. How could you not know?
Oh, you've broken the fictional character's spirit. You've got it. Now you've got him.
About it. You need to get informed beyond the 3 primary outdated emotionally charged talking points you have so you can help take care of our planet. It's the only one we have. Well, Pachamama. But I don't think that... It's like you would have to deliberately try not to learn about this. Probably so you can keep pretending that your all meat is factory farmed meat is an effective truth-based argument. But all the science of plant-based nutrition... That's what you've been doing. You've been deceiving people with your nutritional information because you first deceived yourself by not studying anything that doesn't confirm your existing bias. Bro, you've got to love yourself more than that.
Okay, so so yeah, look up the opposing sides of any topics before you start to agree with something.
I do love myself. No, you don't. You reject people that eat differently than you, which means you first had to have rejected yourself, probably by way of deceiving yourself. And that's
what I don't understand that conclusion.
It's not self-love, that's self-hate. I think you can do better than that. But animals have feelings, so you can't eat them. Read the book, The Secret Life of Plants. It proves that plants have feelings too.
Stupid argument. They have no central nervous system. They can't process thoughts in that way. Not at all the same thing. I'm not even really against people eating like bivalves, like clams and stuff. There's no central nervous system. I mean, I wouldn't do it. Like anything that they do when being acted upon is reflex only and not like them like thinking to do it.
It's just they don't have a voice box or musculoskeletal system to express their feelings like humans or animals
they can't think. They don't have a brain, the plants
do. So it's easier for you to pretend that they don't have
This is a completely broken argument.
And therefore, you can more easily eat plants without being in a true state of reverence for them sacrificing their life for you. Why can't you have it?
I think like when he did those skits of like the meat eaters acting like vegans, I think he got a bunch of support probably from like vegan haters. And so this is kind of like playing to them, making them happy still. Like, hey, this guy's still got a couple of digs at vegans in him.
Any gratitude? Are you saying you think being a vegan's wrong? No, it's not wrong, but veganism isn't what you stand for. It's
Oh my God, he's such a good guy.
What do I stand for? Sounds to me like you're a virus-sympathizing, ungrateful, superfood-eating, systemic racism denier who likes to make light of economic hardship.
Bro, you made the character.
Try some self-awareness once in a while. It'll look good on you. Okay. One Love, Bob Marley, Circle of Life, Elton John. Think about it. Thanks.
What? Okay.
No need to thank me. We come from the same consciousness. Can I have some of this? Sure.
Dude is so woke.
That's robust.
Oh my God, look at how accepting he
Good
is.
talk. Thank you for
I didn't like the tap on the table good talk thing. I wasn't a fan. That's just personal though.
laughing with me with his video. Now I want to get...
Oh, okay, that's funny, because a couple of minutes ago, this dude was saying that people can't afford superfoods, and now he's sponsored by Earth Echo Cacao Bliss, which, by the way, I have no... It literally says superfoods on the bag there. That's really... You really messed up sponsoring this Earth Echo. I got no problem with your product. It looks like it's pretty cool, but this dude's argument's completely bogus. He literally was just saying people can't afford superfoods, and here he is in this video promoting superfoods.
Serious, and thank Earth Echo's Cacao Bliss for sponsoring this video.
Bro, that's actually really insensitive. Don't you think people have a lot more to worry about right now than these expensive superfoods? Again, I got no problem with that product. It looks cool.
I never want to let low energy, free radical damage, or inflammation slow me down.
How can you even think about this right now with the virus going on, the systematic racism, bro? I was playing into his argument there.
And because it's ceremonial grade cacao, you get extra spiritual points for consuming it.
Dude is so woke. He knows everything. How? It's so weird. Like, he gets so serious about actual real world problems while talking to his like made up hippie vegan character who is conveniently wrong about everything. You've been doing happiness wrong. Oh, that's so nice of you to gatekeep happiness in that way. That's what he's doing. He's gatekeeping. He's a gatekeeper. Dude's like, imagine trying to be happy when not thinking the way that I do. Yeah, it's just some real garbage in my opinion. This is perhaps the first time I've agreed or felt bad for the character with the headband. I'm guessing this is supposed to be social media personified. Guy's wearing a pro-kindness shirt but is actually being mean to the vegan character, and all his arguments are straw men. It is nice that the vegan character is shown as earnestly trying to do the right thing and just making suggestions rather than the typical militant vegan stereotype. The other guy is the one who's clearly just making bad faith arguments. It would be nice if the vegan character had better counter arguments, but could have been worse. Imagine considering yourself a spiritual type while funding the animal holocaust. Lentils are cheap, oats are cheap, bread is cheap, those are superfoods. Yeah, I didn't, God, I've been like clipping this entire video, I'm sorry, let me turn down my gain here. I didn't say it at the time, but like, come on, a box of pasta is like 79 cents. People can't afford, like, that's just on the people can't afford veganism argument. Like, shut up. Your red face and gasping shows your overload of heme. Okay, thank you. And then he promotes an overpriced superfood drink that most people, the very people his earlier character was advocating for, can't afford. Does it make it okay if he's being unironically self-aware? I have absolutely no problem with comedy, but it's so weird to get so serious in the video that also is like supposed to be funny in a way, and then also be so completely wrong at the same time. Yeah, that's it. Dude's just so wrong. And it's funny because it's such a typical argument against veganism to say, honestly, with all the stuff going on in the world right now, we're worried about this. Literally no problem at all, just both. Just why not both? You literally don't even have to worry. I guess this dude's just too woke for me because I'm just not grasping it. Maybe someday. Anyway, that's it. You know me. Every once in a while I just see absolute BS like that and I have to call it out. Thanks for watching. I hope you found some entertainment in this. I never want to be a dude who just gets mad on the internet. I just need to, I feel a vegan obligation to call these things out sometime. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. WiLLo Davis, out.